Today we're going to be talking about binge eating. We're going to be talking about the key things that causes it, why it's simply not a matter of willpower or not having willpower if you're suffering from binge eating. So the first key reason for binge eating is processed food. So the body was designed to eat until it was satisfied. Now with processed food, it simply doesn't contain the right balance of vitamins and minerals that we need. So the off switch never comes. The body will keep triggering a person to continue to eat and eat and eat, thinking that they're going to suddenly get all of that nice nutrition and all the vitamins that it needs if it continues to eat, not understanding that actually processed food has none of that anyway. So no matter how much you eat of it, you're never going to get that full signal, that satisfied feeling. And people, can eat 20 or 30 donuts and 2 hours later will still feel hungry. And it's nothing to do, again, with willpower. It's nothing to do with the person. It's simply that the body's going to send a really powerful signal that will just overpower you and make you want to eat more and more and more. And that's the problem with processed food. Might have amazing willpower. You might be able to go for weeks and weeks on a very low calorie diet. And then you'll get a very powerful urge to have quite a lot of food in a short space of time. Hit the buffet table, have 15 chocolate bars, whatever it is. You'll just feel that need to get that salt, that high calorie fat, salt, sugar. And it will be very, very difficult to resist. And the thing is, people blame themselves. They say, "Oh, yeah, I've been on this diet. I've been doing great for 6 weeks, and now suddenly I do this, and it's terrible." But actually, you have had amazing willpower to be on such a diet for 6 weeks, and this is your body overriding you, overpowering you, and making you eat to try and get all of the things that it needs. But the point is to at least understand why it's happening and stop blaming yourself for not having willpower, for slipping up. Understand that if you're on a low-calorie diet, you will eventually have a very low-calorie diet. You will eventually have very, very powerful triggers to go and binge. So a lot of people don't realize just how much research and how much food companies put into getting the exact, precise, best blend of sugar, salt, and fat to go into these processed foods that people are going to find the most pleasurable, the most addictive. And this type of food can really change. It can genuinely change your emotional state. You can feel happier for a few moments when you have this food, and with such a cheap and easy way to change your emotional state, to combat feelings of restlessness, feelings of boredom, feelings of sadness immediately. It's really easy to see why people are reaching for this food and binging on it and not being able to stop, because if you're getting such great feelings and that dopamine hit in your brain, it's like an addiction. And it's worth remembering that. It's worth remembering what you're up against. So it's estimated that about 2/3 of people who suffer from binge eating are obese and are overweight. But it's actually something that can affect anybody. It can affect people who are thin, people who are of average size, and all of these underlying causes go towards people developing binge eating disorder. But it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing. It's a biological reaction to certain triggers. So not about willpower. Don't feel bad about yourself if you're suffering from it. Millions of people have suffered from it. Millions of people have gotten over it. And in the next videos, we're going to be talking about practical things you can do to get over binge eating and just kick the habit for good.